Good afternoon. I know, I'm going to get to why I'm showing you this. I had a pretty good day at the VTH. I only had 3 transports, 2 for doctor appointments, 1 for his physical therapy appointment. And they were all up at Hawthorne Medical over in North Dartmouth, so it was all in the same medical complex. I didn't have to be going here and there. Sometimes I got to go out to St. Anne's in Fall River for 3 of our residents. I got a text during the day with a link to a video. Hey, Brian, Java went off his nut again. I said, oh, really? He says, oh, yeah, he's pissed off at you and a couple other people. I said, oh, really? He said, yeah. He said, he put up a few. I'm only showing you this link. So when I got in now, I watched it. Wow, Java. You know what I like about you? Just like Sanford. You prove everything for me. In your attempt at trying to show how emotionally sane and stable you are, you prove how you're batshit crazy and you have the emotional stability of a bag of rats in a fucking meth lab. I tell you, if that's your way, if that's your way of proving how much you don't care, that's what the theme seems to be. You don't care what I say. You don't care what I say. Dude, if you don't care what I say and that's the reaction you get, that's how quickly you fucking melt down in a series of videos going off your fucking nut. I would hate to see what you would do if you did fucking care. They'd have to lock you up in a rubber room in a straitjacket and pump you full of enough Thorazine to be able to feel it was safe to turn you loose to wander the halls in a bathrobe and pink bunny slippers, bulging your eyes out at people, mumbling to yourself. Dude, do you realize how much of a fool you make yourself? You know? But actually, why do you keep calling me Kevin Tyler? Don't you know how to fucking read? Maybe I gave you too much credit. You don't even know how to read, you stupid motherfucker. Yeah, I know it comes up as Kevin Turner. He lives 3 blocks from me. We've known each other for 18, 19 years. He's a friend. I just share his account with him. You know, since early last year, I didn't want to set up another account. But I've made no secret of who I am. Brian Cabral. Some people call me Uncle Brian. I kind of like it. It's got a nice little ring to it. You know what I mean? You know. Well, see, MasterCard knows I'm Brian Cabral. My healthcare card, Mass Health, they know I'm Brian Cabral. It's only you that doesn't seem to know that. Well, guess what, Jabba? Now you know that. Don't worry, I'm not worried about you getting my credit card number. You can't do anything without the 3-digit prefix code or a PIN to use at an ATM. Well, you don't have possession of my card anyway, so you can't use it at an ATM or to purchase anything in a store where you got to punch in a PIN. I'm coming out with a cold. The fucking rain sucks here, man. It sucks. But I'm not worried about you getting my number here and, going to a store and buying a few more bottles of soda that you can drink and fill them up with gas and leave them there in the fire, leaning on the firewall. So in case someday you get that Bel Air running and you run through that first soda bottle of gas, manage to get it running for like 5 minutes maybe, and it runs out, you can pop another soda bottle full of gas in there. I'm not worried about, paying for your soda bottles to put gas in to keep the Bel Air running. I'm not worried about you going online and giving my number, to purchase a set of headers, for your rowdy rockin' Bel Air. No, that's the olds. That's right. Yeah, that's the bad boy. That's a 455. Yeah, with a 12-bolt rear end and bucket seats. And a 4-shift with a console. You're going to put headers on there too, yeah. I've had people tell me that they would pay for you to do a fucking live stream. And you get your fat ass under that fucking car. You get it up off the ground. You get under there and put headers on that fucking thing. People would pay to watch you try to do that. Seriously, Jabba. Dude, man, you might want to do something with those eyes. That head rocking and rolling and reeling, and then you're squinting. And then suddenly your eyes pop open and they practically jump out of your fucking head. Really, you might have a medical condition. I keep seeing that commercial on TV with that lady. It's not glaucoma. I know glaucoma. I know people that have had that. Yeah, I smoke weed, their eyes get dry. It helps. There's a new one. This lady keeps coming on TV on a commercial. She wears dark sunglasses because she has pop eyes. Her eyes pop out of her head, just like yours. And she's embarrassed, so she hides it with dark sunglasses. But she found the right medication, and she no longer has pop eyes. Don't worry, Jobber. I'm not going to call you Popeye from now on. Nope, nope, nope. Like the Billy Joel song. You'll always be Jabba to me. Don't worry, you're not going to become Popeye. You know, you'll always be Jabba. Might want to do something about that. You might start scaring kids with that shit, you know what I mean? They might think you're a big fat frog coming after them, and you see them as a fly and you're fucking hungry. And I hear what you're blaming. You're blaming your poor health on your parents, playing the poor little victim. Oh, well, you know, it's my family. Listen, let me tell you something, pal. I've known many people, kids I grew up with, their parents. When I was much younger, I had aunts and great uncles that they were kind of fat. My cousins were not fat like that. You want to know why? They didn't let themselves get fat like that, you stupid motherfucker. They stayed active, watched what they ate. You know what I mean? Which is what I do. I'm pretty much a normal weight. 6 foot, 100. I go between 185 to 195, depending on the season. The spring, more active. Summer, more active, doing more things, especially out on the road with the guys. The winter, yeah, you're home more. You don't get to do as much outdoors. I put on a few pounds. I don't have a gut. I ain't fat. I think I pretty much look normal. I try to stay in shape, you know. Due to my involvement with Kenny and the crew, how do I say this? I'll just say that there were times when we have involvement with other guys at some of the places we go and events we attend. And let's just say it pays to be in good shape. Okay? See if you can figure that out, you stupid motherfucker. Guy like you in your condition, you'd get the fuck beat out of you by a Girl Scout in a bad mood having her period. You know what I mean? Stop blaming your parents. All you do is blame everybody. Make excuses. You blame everybody. You know, your biggest problem is you. You know, I tried being nice, man. Offered very respectful, constructive criticism. And believe me, you had people on your ass long before I came along with your antics on here. You already had more than your share of people telling you how fucking stupid you are. And bragging on your Bel Air and bragging on your mechanical ability. And you obviously prove yourself you don't know shit about shit. Oh yeah, what have you done? I think it's safe to say what I've done, something you could have never done. With 3 vehicles. I have a life. I have a history. I raced. I put engines together. They never disappointed me. I'm not trying to relive my youth on here. I have things in my life that carry far more importance. My family. The older I get, the more I appreciate the things that really mean the most to me. As much as I love Kenny and the crew and Howie Davidson's, even they don't come before my daughters. My grandson Artemis. My soon-to-be grandson Benjamin. Auntie Billy. My late sister that passed last year, 10 years younger than me. My brother, my sister-in-law, all my friends here. This is what means the most to me, the things I enjoy doing with them. What do? You sit around, burping and farting and whining and fucking around with a couple of junk cars, trying to make a name for yourself on here. You know something, though? Maybe one day you will be famous. Maybe you will make a name for yourself on here. Because I tell you, dude, if you keep having these emotional breakdowns on here, in an attempt to show how sane and rational you are, and to try to prove, I don't know who you're trying to prove what to, sure ain't proving. Well, the only thing you prove to me is that you don't know how to fucking read and how to spell a name. You don't know the difference between Turner and Tyler. Can you read my name? Yeah, I'll make a deal with you. See my middle initial there? If you can figure out what my middle name is, I won't make a Jobber video for a week. How's that? Fair enough? You know? What are you trying to prove? You are emotionally insecure. You feel inferior to people, and you're trying to make yourself superior to people by proving exactly how inferior you are. You do have some psychological issues. You prove it yourself. You know? But maybe one day you will be famous. your name will be remembered. People say, hey, remember that guy on YouTube? That Jabba guy? Man, did you ever see his epic emotional outburst breakdowns on there? He melts down quicker than a stick of butter in the fucking Sahara Desert. He was fucking hysterical. Yeah, Jabba, maybe one day you will become a legend on here.